Hi, this is RGK, and this time we will talk extensively about traps. As you know, traps are my fetish, my happy place. I love them. So when it's about multiplayer games that task players to navigate levels filled with dangerous hazards, I am ecstatic. The background sequence right now is from Bloody Trapland 2 and I am the Red Care Bear. Then it will be Party Panic, but I'm not here to review these two games. This video will be dedicated to two other games in which the players are the ones laying traps, which allows building the level and obstacles over time. Another common point between the two games is that they can be played up to 4 players in local and also online. This way everyone is happy. Each of these games also allows to spend sad single player time on levels that have already been built, but it's secondary and I will focus on the multiplayer aspect of the Trap Fest. Let's start with Ultimate Chicken Horse. I'm a sheep. It's a platformer with a start and an exit on the same screen. Each round, players pick among a few proposed traps or platforms and add these to the layout of the level. Thus, it's a balance between building the level in order to reach the exit, while adding traps to prevent other players from making it through the end. Once everybody is dead, there is a new round of stuff to add. Doing something too easy might allow others to get through, and it is not the desired outcome. Doing something too difficult will prevent yourself from moving forward, and it's not the desired outcome either. So you have to study how others play, their strengths and weaknesses, and act accordingly. Sometimes there are bombs to help remove a trap blocking the way. Globally, the traps are easy to understand, so you can quickly see what you can or cannot do. What takes more time getting used to, however, are the movements of the characters. I find them a bit floaty with too much inertia, which makes it difficult when precision and dexterity is required to achieve a certain course. The only thing that really bothered me, otherwise, the game is pretty cool. Just be warned that if you are playing with someone who is not very skilled at platformers, this person will not have a very enjoyable time, and you might as well pick another game. Here is some gameplay to show you how much fun it can be. I'm the sheep. Alright, let's go. First, I will jump on this moving platform. Be careful of the glue. Okay, on the left side I'm safe. Okay, now I'm a bit too low for the jump, so I'll just dance while I focus and jump. Made it. And I'm not going any further, Raccoon. You need to come with me. I'll wait for you here. Don't wait for me to die. Yes. And you're in the glue. Not a big deal. Just a bit sticky. Yep. Yeah, like this. Alright. You're good? No, you're not. And you know that ball of spikes? You put it there, so enjoy. Alright, you made it. Let's just dance. I don't want to go. You go, Raccoon. I'll just dance here as long as it takes. Alright, no. I'll do it. Thinking of the timing. Focus. Yes! Made it. Alright, but I'm not going any further without you. Definitely not. You have to come towards me. Come on, Raccoon. Waiting for you. Okay, here you go. Ooh, be careful of the punching floor. And you made it! Oh, nuts must hurt. I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna, dance next to your body. And realize that maybe I can jump on you. And yes. And I made it! Yay. Let's move on to Trapper's Delight. I am green teal with little horns on the side of my head. It's the same principle as before, but viewed from a top-down perspective and without the ability to jump, so it's not a platformer. By the way, movements are really weird. The characters move from tile to tile, up, down, left, right. Perfect for the keyboard or D-pad, awful with a stick. The low-poly graphical style is quite pretty. There are traps that I particularly enjoy, such as circular saws or dart throwers and the walls. There are no better preliminaries to a good time. Beyond that, this game is very sneaky and promotes backstabbing with a lot of hidden or invisible traps that only trigger when someone walks on specific spots. Lava pits, boxing gloves, punching you, and so on. And as the movements are very limited, it's very easy to block off a path with just one tile. Sometimes you can still have bombs to remove some traps, or there are jumping tiles to automatically flip characters players past the obstacle, or right into a lava pit, it's up to you. This game is more accessible for those who do not like platformers or 2D games, but it suffers from another issue. Traps are not communicating very well how they function. For instance, how many times will a trap be triggered and still be active? How can you see the timing of something that will only trigger once you get in front of it? Some traps can be avoided by rushing very fast, others not, and the lack of visibility sometimes prevents from really making the most of the experience. This readability issue is even worse when we are several people sharing the same screen, with information all over the screen and characters who look very similar. I bet you had trouble finding which one I am if you tried. Before, I was saying that it's sometimes enough to block a tile to condemn a path, and the problem is that the more players there are, the more chaotic in a bad way it becomes. The more rounds are passing by, the harder it gets to reach the exit. In the end, the best way to have fun was to play 1 versus 1 online with a keyboard, and after limiting the number of rounds to 5. And then, hidden traps make the most sense. The game becomes precise and smart, and you learn little by little how your adversary thinks. Her favorite paths that I should trap, where she lays her own traps. That strange moment when she's avoiding a path that seemed rather safe. And then her sadistic laughter when you tripped on the wrong tile. It's intense and exciting. There remains an issue. It's that most of the time when someone gets ahead in points, it makes sense for that person to completely lock the game down and prevent everyone from reaching the exit in order to stay ahead. And with a well-positioned obstacle, it can be easy to block all progress. Same issue as in Ultimate Chicken Horse, but worse because your movement skill cannot save you if the barrier is insurmountable. So we have 2 games stemming from a similar idea, but offering a whole different experience. Ultimate Chicken Horse is fun acrobatic platforming. Trapper's Delight is sadistic mind plays. Both have their flaws and are not the most accessible game to a wider audience. They take some getting used to. And if you like, both allow to build and share levels designed by the players. How best to show your affection than with a heart made out of circular saws. I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye!